And I'm going to go over the Bretonians because I love me some Bretonians. I want to check them out here. And starting with the infantry, we will be seeing what appears to be 4 men-at-arms with shields. He's going to have 3 foot squires on top of that. So pretty sizable infantry component that will be supported by 5 units of peasant bowmen, all of them just going to be the normal variant. For the cavalry force, we have 2 Knights of the Realm, 2 Knights Errant, and the Defenders of the Fleur de Lis, the ROR Knights Errant, and man, I love Bretonian cavalry. Aside from this, we're going to go over the heroes, and first we're going to have Felix, ladies and gentlemen. So Felix will be down here, a squire, ready to go into battle with the noble Bretonians. He is going to have Helping Hand for the plus 44% damage resistance and 44 melee attack, and it affects allies in range. It's crazy. And then Blood Oath as well, so replenishment for heroes and lords in the vicinity. Over here we are going to see a paladin on top of a barded steed. He will be naked, bringing nothing on top of himself. And then we are going to see the Fey Enchantress herself on top of a unicorn. She is going to be bringing Favor of the Fey, Arcane Conduit, Earthblood, and that is it. So, let's go ahead and see what the Skaven have brought. Romulan?
Now, the Skaven have a rather interesting army, I'd say. Many atypical picks, but going over the infantry to start, we have a healthy selection of Skaven slave spears. Looks to be about 4 of them. As well, a couple standard Skaven slaves in the front. Interesting they're on the flanks, though. To back them up, we have plenty of clan rat spears, looks to be about 5 of those. And even more anti-large, we have 3 storm vermin halberds. A seldom seen unit. And this is probably one of the few matchups where they can shine.
No.
To reinforce this Skaven infantry, we have 3 rat ogres. Now we have 2 plague claw catapults as the only range units in this army, interesting enough. Now for the leadership, we have an assassin who's way out in front, getting a bit too ambitious, perhaps. And he has the full kit, looks like Rival High Talisman as well as Skaven Brew. Yes. As well, there's a Plague Priest. Typical kit. Double Summon, Vermintide, Plague Birth, and Pestilent Breath. And for the Warlord, very interesting, and I love this pick, we have a Warlord on a Bonebreaker. What a beautiful unit. And, yeah. He only has Shield of Distraction. So, interesting Skaven army here. Love to see the Bonebreaker, and see how these Plague Claw catapults do. They have a lot of peasant bows to shoot at, and if they can help knock down those peasant bows, the rat ogres should have impunity to run around and just smash the knights.
Yep. And yeah, I like the targeting on Plague Claw catapults. You got to get rid of the archers and the foot squires. Looks like he's targeting the archers right now. I think that's a solid pick. But I'm very curious to see how foot squires do against Stormvermin with halberds. I'm sure they probably do fairly well there with their infantry bonus.
They do indeed. It's an excellent counter pick to this armored Skaven infantry, and it could shine in this matchup for sure.
Yeah. Looks like the Knights Errant are coming out, looking for some charge opportunities. The Bonebreaker and the Warlord are out pretty far, but they're being pulled back now by the looks of it. And we're going to see the Rival High Talisman going down on top of these Bretonians. But right now, Skaven doing a good job of just using summons and the slaves out front to stall the Bretonian approach, so these artillery pieces can just continue firing in. And yeah, I mean, already this is turning into a brawl in the center. We got Plague Monk Summon coming in though. That should help out a lot in the combat. And yeah, the Warlord seems to be doing well so far. Skaven Brew giving him that 44 melee attack and immune to psychology. And all the while the Plague Claw catapults just continue to dish out so much damage to those archers. Rat Ogres successfully diving in with some Clan Rat Spears to negate these Knights Errant and prevent them from getting on top of anything.
Indeed, and we see all these foot squires stuck into this blob with the single Storm Vermin. While the other Storm Vermin are free to protect the flanks, and even one is, yeah, pressuring the back lines here. Yeah, it seems like the Skaven are in a good position. Oh, look. We do have the defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis getting on a catapult, though.
Oh.
That could perhaps help change things if these archers can rally and yeah, get some focus fire without being shut down by the catapults completely.
But I do think the defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis are in a very dangerous situation now because the Rat Ogres and more Clan Rats are getting on top of them from the other side, and the artillery pieces are just are blocking some of their models from being able to move effectively. So I think they might. Yeah, I don't know if that'll be worth the trade in the end, but definitely good thing they shut down that play clock catapult.
Indeed, and that's one of the few remaining Kelty Cav units on the field.
Yeah. Well, and look at the Fae right now.
Dropping. Oh, yeah.
Fae
my goodness.
routing right now and so low on health. The assassin was just chasing her for a while, but called off the chase and is now back to help out against the Paladin, who he looks like he's also going to be doing some good work against. Bonebreaker inbound.
Yeah, you see the Bonebreaker too is very low on health, and we'll see both the Lords hang by a thread, and perhaps whichever Lord is first to fall will decide the fate of this match. Though it is slipping into a Skaven favor by the balance of power.
Yeah. Warlord is routing again though, and now we have some very healthy Knights of the Realms diving in, but uh-oh, they're about to get sandwiched. They were diving in for a charge, but then a bunch of Skaven just came in right after them. Oh boy. And yeah, just a really good pick on the play call catapults. You know, most people think anti-large, go with the warp lining, but I think he had a good call there, recognizing that archers are really what he's most worried about for his Rat Ogres, and as long as his Rat Ogres and Clan Rat Spears aren't shot down, they can do very well against the Bretonnian Cav.
Absolutely, and the archers are one of the few things that can, focus down his artillery as well, and just an excellent pick as well with the map in mind. Helping to negate any cover the ridge would give, and it seems to be ever more ebbing into a Skaven victory here, as the Fae looks like she's about to be another trophy on this assassin's wall as he comes in from behind.
Oh man. Oh goodness gracious. There he goes. That's going to be all she wrote. I think the Fae Enchantress is going to die here and now, and a sad day for the Lady of the Lake.
Indeed, indeed.
There she goes. Yeah, it looks like
nice
this game is over. And yeah, very well played though. I like that army a lot, and our Skaven player just doing some really good work.
Yeah.
Guys.
Indeed. And to look back, just the foot squires, they need to get onto the storm vermin, occupy them, get into a decent engagement, and then a few more angles of attack from the cab. But it was just very nice Skaven army to deal with this Bretonnian force. And it was probably going to be an uphill climb for the Bretonnian. So yeah, GG's.
GG's indeed, and yeah, looking forward to seeing the next round we have up. But yeah, Kark playing that very well with that Skaven army. PrussianPrince was second place in last week's Fresh Recruit tournament though, so shout out to him. I mean, he's working his way through Fresh Recruit, and now he's in the big leagues, and people like Kark are no joke.
Yeah, Kark, a very seasoned player, a tournament winner, and I really like PrussianPrince's army as well. I think it's the only thing I definitely see missing is some terror. Often terror is very risky to bring in some cases if you can get sniped down, but I mean, imagine Lu Wen in this situation, though.
Yeah.
Lu Wen could nearly solo this entire army. But again, it's very risky, as the Fae can negate most of the missile fire and run around, heal, degen. But I do like his build. The Foot Squires, the Archers, the Cav. It has the tools essential to take down most Skaven builds. But again, as you said, Kark just played it very well and had a nice build to answer.
Yeah, completely agree there. Well, let's go ahead and find the next round and take it from there.
Yes.